Oh yeah, oh yeah. When I see those yields and I see those gains, when I see DeFi, those gonna change. I just be farming and farming away. I just be farming and farming away. When I see 2K on the APY and you wonder why the gas is so high, I just be farming and farming away. I just be farming away. Oh no, lost it all. Shouldn't have aped in, or they pulled the rug. Why did I ape in? Oh no. Why did I ape in? Oh no.
Hello, hey, you. Listen, this is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. I don't have any credits or anything that says I can give financial advice. This isn't about money. This is about solid fundamentals. Maybe the project goes up. Maybe the project crashes. Who knows? But don't listen to me. Go do your own research. If this is a project you like and you want to put your money in, make sure that you look at it yourself. Make sure you know that you really, really, really believe in the project and that it is a moonshot. But without further ado, welcome to DeFi Degen episode 5. This is on apyswap, which is a super hype project. I think the other ones that I've covered have been pretty cool. This one has a very different use case, and I'm very excited about this one. So without further ado, this is going to be launching in 3 days on Polkastarter. If you watch any of these videos, you know that we're all about Polkastarter. All of the projects that are being released on here are grade A projects. I love everything Polkastarter is doing. I think it's the number one place to go, number one launchpad at the moment. There's some other good launchpads out there, but Polkastarter really is the place to be at the moment. So it's going to be coming in just a few days. The whitelisting is ending today, I think. I think you can't do any more applications, but I don't think they've released who's on it yet because they said it's done, but they keep saying to stay tuned. So I don't know if you can find out if you've been part of the public one yet. And obviously the private one, you have to have enough Polkastarter tokens for that one. But without, real quick, let's look at what apyswap is. So we're going to look at a few things. We're going to look at their product, their token, and we're going to quickly read through their white paper. We can't really look at any price action or any TA because, well, the token hasn't even been released yet. So introducing apyswap product matrix. So there's going to be 3 parts to apyswap. They're going to have apymask, which is a MetaMask style web wallet to interact with DeFi apps through apyswap vaults. Basically, just everything you do in MetaMask, you can do in apymask. You may wonder, why do they need another wallet? Well, we'll get into that because there's some pretty cool things. First of all, it's layer 2. Second of all, it's going to be these cool delegation features. Then the second one, layer 2 marketplace. So the apyswap marketplace is where the different portfolio trading will happen and is being built for users to trade their shares of apyswap vaults. And then number 3 is apyswap vault contracts. Vault is a smart contract managing access to its funds and functionality to other blockchain agents depending on their share ownership of the vault. So this is the key feature here of apyswap. It gives it's a smart contract that gives access to the funds to other blockchain agents depending on their share ownership of the vault. So long story short, you can delegate ownership to have other people basically balance, farm, do all of these things for you, kind of in a similar way as you can use your API key on Binance or something for someone else to trade for you. But in the DeFi world of farming and liquidity provision and all of this stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. So they're gonna have tokenized vaults, which are smart contracts. We looked at that. Cross-chain marketplace. This is gonna be really important. Any project that's being released now really has to have has to be cross-chain because Ethereum gas fees are so high. But if you're not on Ethereum at all, you don't have a slice of the pie. So if you can create something that goes across from Ethereum to Polkadot and others, then you're in pretty good shape. Automated rebalance, an on-chain or hybrid solution where users delegate control of their shares to the rebalancing contract, choose a rebalancing strategy, and allow their portfolio to be automatically managed on their behalf. We just talked about that. And then decentralized governance, that's every decentralized chain in the world except for Binance chain. That was a bit of a hot take. The use cases, financial product issuance. apyswap provides crypto portfolio managers with a wide range of tools to design financial projects without having to take care of technical development or end user experience. For example, by leveraging lending protocols, portfolio managers could create a DeFi index fund that also generates dividends. That is huge. Imagine if you have a portfolio manager in DeFi that can create an index fund that generates dividends for the people that invest. We are going layers and layers and layers deeper into DeFi. It is getting simpler and simpler for people. Farming is so busy. You have to be looking for the best yields. Liquidity provision, you have to be looking for the best yields that you're not going to face huge impermanent loss. It's just super, super complicated. But here it is. You can have basically portfolio managers doing this for you, and you can allocate some of your funds to them all through audited smart contracts. Of course, I assume audited. I hope so, actually. I haven't seen that anywhere. They're going to have to be audited to be a legitimate project. So we'll wait and see about that. This isn't too important. It's just basically saying that you can put your stuff into the apyswap ecosystem through Uniswap or SushiSwap or whatever it is. And then they've got their roadmaps. So the beta testing is happening right now. Then in Q1, there's going to be the APY swap, APY mask, and the layer 2 bridge. And then in Q2, they're going to have more governance features. And in Q4, automatic portfolio rebalancing. There's not much to say on the token. We don't even know how many tokens are going to be released yet. We don't know the tokenomics or anything like that. Does it say on Polkastarter? No, it does not. And this just brings to the website. Okay. But basically just the typical things that a token would do. It's a governance token, reduces fees, because if you use these tokens, and it'll be cheaper, I guess. And an insurance pool, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the white paper. This dives a bit deeper into it. It's not the most comprehensive white paper. I would be more inclined to call this a light paper. But that being said, let's see what they have for us in their big magnus opus, whatever, career work. apyswap is a protocol for decentralized exchange of shares of tokenized vaults. It achieves this through the creation of a layer 2 blockchain where users can trustlessly swap accounts and assets from multiple layer 1 blockchains, including Ethereum, Polkadot, and Binance Smart Chain. Great. Just, without the Binance Smart Chain, but that's all. apyswap simplifies yield farming and reduces its cost for users without sacrificing decentralization or self-custody. We really need this. apyswap is going to simplify yield farming. It's complicated, even for me sometimes. It's just, I'm trying to figure out if this is profitable for me to enter, if I'm going to lose money on impermanent loss, and it's just really complicated. And it's just so expensive with gas fees. So right now I'm farming something that I'm kind of committed to pay off my gas fees. And all of this can still be simplified without sacrificing the decentralization. So you don't have to trust someone else holding your tokens for you. It's simply delegated under their trust, but you're still the one who's in full control of it through contracts. By allowing the trustless trading of tokenized yields, it also introduces greater liquidity and other novel attractive properties. With apyswap, cryptocurrency holders can benefit from passive income without the demands of active portfolio management, whilst active DeFi portfolio managers can trustlessly trade on behalf of users and generate profits without friction or high transaction fees. My only question is, what is in it for the DeFi portfolio managers? We'll have to see more. Maybe they do cover it in this. I read through it once, but I didn't see much about it. Like, for example, if you give your API key on Binance and someone will trade on your behalf, they don't want to have 1 million people attached onto them because they want to be making profits on the trades, and not everyone can profit on trades. So if you have everyone following your trades, then it's not going to be profitable because someone has to buy what you're selling. But I guess the reason is that then if you have an API key, they take a fee of your profits. And so I guess the incentive for DeFi portfolio managers would have to be money based on how well their portfolio does, just like anything else. It's got to be something along those lines. But so they say there's a few problems in the DeFi world. The existing DeFi instruments are too complex for the average user. We talked about that. It's too difficult for users to discriminate between different DeFi projects and evaluate the potential risk and rewards of each. This is definitely true. Kind of goes with number one. The DeFi space changes extremely fast, meaning portfolios require constant supervision to maximize profits. This is also true. APY is switching constantly. Your return on investment daily, weekly is changing all the time. Projects are coming and going. They're disappearing into oblivion. Rugs are being pulled. And sometimes you enter something and you pay $60 gas fees and it goes from a 40% return on investment yearly to a 2%. And so it's something that we have to be careful of because it's just constantly changing. And Ethereum transaction fees have grown increasingly high, which is true, which is why we need layer 2 solutions to come. So go check out Matic or Polygon because that is the leading layer 2 solution. Super bullish on that one. All right. So to solve the problem, apyswap implemented a delegation function for user assets and created a marketplace for trading these financial assets. apyswap allows users on multiple blockchains, initially Ethereum, Polkadot, and BSC, to create and control vaults on their native blockchain, which they can transfer ownership of to third parties. This allows users to have the option to enjoy financial services without sacrificing ownership of their assets. I don't like the fact that they say they can transfer ownership of to third parties, because then they say that they still have the ownership of their aspect. I think that's poor wording, but basically you're delegating the power to move those funds around within the apyswap ecosystem. apyswap consists of 3 layers: the protocol and smart layers, the layer 2 aggregation marketplace, as well as the user's wallet top layer. So we talked about this. There's the protocol and the smart contracts, then there's the layer 2 marketplace, and then there's the MetaMask style wallet. This isn't too important, but it supports multiple DeFi protocols, so anything out there. apyswap Vault contracts. Vault is a smart contract managing access to its funds and functionality to other blockchain agents depending on their share ownership of the vault. Tokenization is a process of splitting ownership of a vault between multiple agents. These vaults with multiple ownership and easy peer-to-peer transferability enable active DeFi portfolio managers to create specific combinations of LP, Wi-Fi, and other tokens, as well as other synthetic instruments, and transfer divisible shares of such portfolios to third parties. So here we have turning DeFi into simple index funds, shares that can be transferred to third parties and can hopefully be profitable. As users can trade shares of apyswap vaults rather than having to sell the constituent assets within the vault. apyswap enables trading of assets that remain locked by staking, lending, and pooling. In this way, apyswap introduces liquidity to previously illiquid assets without forfeiting any of the rewards or suffering any of the penalties that many projects tie to lockup periods. That's pretty good and important. apyswap can work with multiple different chains that are governed by specific addresses. That's not too important. To minimize Ethereum gas costs, users can use Polkadot, BSC, or Chromia blockchain as layer 2 networks to transfer or trade shares in apyswap vaults. So just lowering things with Chromia layer 2. And then they're going to have the vault marketplace where the different portfolio trading will happen. It's being built for users to trade their shares of apyswap vaults, which again can contain a mix of LP, YF, and other tokens, etc., etc., etc. apyswap is the MetaMask style wallet. We talked about that. So let's just quickly look at the use cases and then we'll wrap this video up. So the number one reason is apyswap provides crypto portfolio managers with a wide range of tools. So it's going to make it easier for people to make money by being a DeFi manager. And it's also going to make it easier, and this is what matters the most, easier for the normal person like you and me to use DeFi and hopefully be profitable by delegating assets. And then you have governance and the whole thing. And I think that's, oh, here it is. There's a token supply of 100 million apyswap tokens. That doesn't matter too much until we see the price of the token. And so, yeah, we looked at the roadmap. All in all, very bullish on this project. I think everything that they've explained is here. You can go follow them on Twitter at apyswap. Also, you would have heard about apyswap days before this video if you had followed me on Twitter. I am future.crypto on Twitter. Name's DeFi Degen. You'll see my videos before anything else, and you'll see all this info. I've been tweeting a lot about Polkastarter and reserve rights and APY, Ramp, Ocean, Polka Markets, Ramp, Ring Token, all of these things. Go follow the DeFi Degen on Twitter himself. And thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please like, please subscribe. More videos are coming, and I've been really blessed by the amount of views I've been getting. It's been really huge. I hope you guys like this project. I will probably get into this project. If I don't buy the token, I might wait for the actual project to be released and then actually try using it myself with the layer 2 and the APY MetaMask style wallet. So Anyways, have a great day, everyone, and thank you for watching.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
So you're going to show me that Satoshi Nakamoto is you?
Yes.